There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show, and this is going to be quite interesting. You'll see why right now. This is WolfenDoom, and I'm already laughing because this fella called AReyeP decided, let's do this. Why? I mean, no reason, just because they could. So let's give it a quick go. Let's hit new game, UAC Site 1, the first encounter, and we'll just go nice and easy and just check this out. So, yep, this is about what I thought. So somebody has taken Doom's sprites and graphics and stuff, and presumably they've stuck them in the previous game's engine, in Wolfenstein's engine. Whether the level design will be any good, I don't know. Also worth noting is that they've used the exact same music as Wolfenstein 3D. Do I need a key for that already? I mean, there's just impassable shrubbery there. Surely not. A key for the first door? Well, that would be poor. Do I have to? Oh, there it is. Well, that's very, very poor. We've got a little key card. Our Doom style key card. Okay. Into UAC we go. Alright. Are we going to get a friendly welcome, or are they going to start shooting at us immediately? It'd be funny if this is kind of like a Half-Life style, here's the office kind of thing, you know? Okay, we've picked up some stuff. There's a little computer. Not much going on so far. But yeah, there's loads and loads of mods. Oh, that's Doom Guy. Or at least it's a Marine. And yes, he's going to shoot at us. I take exception to that. Fortunately, I'm on, the easiest difficulty level, so, it's not that difficult. But yeah, even as far back as the early 2000s and the 90s and so on, there were mods for games, It's not like mods and mod support is something new and wondrous, People talk about mods and emulation as if it's this new and amazing thing. Oh, now I'm going to have to focus here. But no, it's been around for decades at this point. Okay, so we're just going around the offices of UAC, killing all the Marines. Oh. And those sounds are definitely stolen from some other game. I don't recall hearing that in Doom. Ah, there you are. Snuck up on me there. Also, for those who don't know, Wolfenstein 3D did have a stealth element to it. It wasn't as pronounced as, the previous Wolfenstein games, but it was sort of an homage to that. You could sneak up on people and have people sneak up on you. Okay, we're into the bathroom. Let's get some more ammo. Ah! Well, that was unfortunate. He was reloading his weapon, or at least that's the sound he was making. And we can't use the toilet like Duke Nukem. Can't interact with it. Disappointment. But yeah, one of the issues that a lot of people have with Wolf 3D, I mean, I played Wolf 3D on this show and had a blast because, the level design was much better than the game we have here, the mod. But the issue that people have with it is the maze-like levels. And that harkens back to the fact that, a lot of the first-person shooters back in the day were inspired by maze games. And yeah, they took that and ran with it, It was a mixture of maze game, puzzle game, and actual shooter. These days, less so. Right, Something tells me I'm going to need a second key in order to get through that. The question is, whereabouts in this bizarre office block is that key going to be? Will I find it? Probably not. It's one of those games where, you know, I've already played Doom, I've already played Wolfenstein 3D, so, you know, I don't have much to add. Somebody was shooting at me there, but right. Okay. Yeah, I've set this too easy. But it's only because I wanted to showcase this first level. A little bit of slowdown, but nothing too atrocious. And I could, theoretically, you know, play this for 20 minutes and get horribly, horribly lost in its levels. But there'd be little point in me doing that because I've already kind of showcased what there is to see here. Now, presumably in later levels, there'll be imps and, you know, other ripped Doom assets. But for the time being, you know, it's, I wouldn't call it clever or interesting. You know, it's playable, but it's just a novelty. The idea of having, you know, elements of Doom brought back into Wolf 3D. Kind of fun, kind of interesting to play. But again, I'm not so sure about this level design. You know, to have your first level be a series of office blocks with a key hunt. If I wanted to spend time in a pile of office cubicles, I would have got an office job, you know. And I think for a lot of people who had office jobs, going back into a game to get away from the office and be stuck looking at multiple cubicles in your game, not so hot. So I think I'm going to leave it here now because, well, I've already said, haven't I? Not much to say. WolfenDoom, what is it? It's Wolfenstein 3D, but with Doom assets, different levels, and a few different sound effects. That's the height of things. Is it worth a play? It's alright, but you'd be far better served getting some actual Wolfenstein 3D mods. There's some really, really good ones out there. Check them out instead. And if you like me talking about random DOS games, I do it all the time. Feel free to take a look at hundreds of other videos on the channel. If you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you are as distinctly underwhelmed as me by this, then you're probably one of my astute and knowledgeable patrons who have completed both Doom and Wolfenstein 3D. And in the case of Gaming Wolf, actually has a channel showcasing this. Yeah, I called you out. Wonderful folk. So yeah, the cat on my bed is getting annoyed at me continuing to talk here, so I'm going to stop. Until next time.